Time now to finish up our journey for the year in the review. Tonight we'll recap the stories from November and December, the ones probably most fresh in our minds. Here's Haley Smith with details.
To finish off our year in review, we had a few stories that topped the charts. A gruesome part of Idaho's criminal history ended in November. Almost 25 years after Paul Ezra Rhodes killed 3 people in eastern Idaho, his life ended by lethal injection. Before the execution, Rhodes had a chance to make a last statement. This is what he said.
To Bert Mickelbacher, I'm sorry for the part I played in your wife's death. For Haddon and for Baldwin, you still have to keep looking. I can't help you. I'm sorry for your family.
Rhodes then said goodbye to his mother and told the warden that he forgave them for what was about to happen. Also in November, cancer claimed another life in East Idaho after a local woman loses her fight to brain and spinal cancer. For over a year, 17-year-old Jennifer Lake had been fighting cancer, a battle she sadly lost. What Jenny thought was a headache turned out to be 3 tumors on her brain and 3 on her spinal cord. Jenny's mother, Diana Phillips, says even with the diagnosis, Jenny remained strong. In March, Jenny found out she was pregnant and stopped her chemo and radiation treatments. On November 9th, she gave birth to her son, but the birth had also revealed something they had all feared. The cancer had come back and was unstoppable. Moving on to December, a local man is being hailed as a hero after his actions. Corey Kasak was heading home and noticed a car on fire driving down the road. He raced after the vehicle until the car came to a stop, hopped out of his truck, and ran over to the car engulfed in flames. After he noticed no one was getting out, he ran to the vehicle and tried to do all he could to get the driver out. Eventually, the car door unlocked and he was able to pull the man out. The car was filled with toxic, nasty smoke. After the man told Corey that his dog was still in the car, once again he tried to get it out, but it was too late. If Corey wouldn't have acted like he did, there's a high possibility we would have lost another resident that night. When asked why he put himself at risk, rushing to the aid of a stranger, Corey said he was scared to death, but just reacted to the situation. To wrap up the year was the murder of an Idaho Falls man who was stabbed to death on Christmas morning. Police say Joseph Manuel Chavez is the man responsible for the death of Buckeye Gardner, but police say Chavez did not act alone. 6 others were arrested, 5 of which face aggravated battery charges. Derek Perez's bond was set at $60,000. Brett Punyan's bond is $175,000. Aiden Cisneros, Josh Cortez, and Ryan Morgan were all given a $75,000 bond. The last suspect involved is Alexis Gonzalez. He was charged with obstructing and harboring a fugitive. His bond has been set at $75,000. The preliminary hearing will be January 6th for all involved in the stabbing. A judge set Chavez's bond at $750,000. Haley Smith, KPVI News 6.